Hey guys, so here bringing you another video, and welcome to another Dev Talk video. We're covering challenges today. So Riot released this, I think yesterday. You'll be getting this probably tomorrow. And yeah, I just thought I'd talk about it. I had a couple people ask me already, like, what did I think of this? I've briefly kind of read it, like very briefly, but I thought we'd make a video on it, giving my thoughts. So again, if you don't know what challenges are, it's Riot's, in all honesty, it's like their kind of weirdly third attempt at making a system that's not a ranked based system. You know, we've had Mastery, we then had Eternals, and now we've got Challenges. It's a system to give rewards or to give a bit of kudos to achievements within League that aren't directly tied to your rating. Because again, the average player is silver, right? So the average person is not crazy high rating. It's not, oh, I finally got diamond or whatever. It's more kind of grounded things. And that's what Challenges is trying to do, is try to introduce some nice rewards that you can feel at any rank. And that's never a bad thing. I actually think it's quite a good thing. So let's see what Riot is saying. So, reflections on Challenges as we wrap up PBE testing. Now, I'll be honest, I don't really play on the PBE, apart from when it's a new champion and I might dabble on the new champion. So I actually personally didn't really know that challenges were a thing on there. But let's see what they're saying. So howdy folks, Barack Probama here, perfect name, here to give you another peek into Challenges, a system that will be gracing your monitors in a few patches. As a reminder, Challenges is a new system in League that rewards you for all the impressive activities you participate in and out of the game, beyond the rank system. So that's kind of what it is. Like, there's even challenges, I think, about skins, you know, for example. So if you're a skin collector, you'll get some challenges for that. We think that every game, win or lose, has something worth celebrating. Maybe you pulled off some sick early game jungle invades. Maybe you finally hit Mastery level 5 on your 10th assassin. Or maybe you teamed up with some friends and rocked all Freljord champions because Summoner's Rift... Wait, what? Because Summoner's Rift is a mode best served cold. Okay. League is about much more than just winning and losing, and that is what we want to celebrate with Challenges. Interested in learning more? But here, so yeah, I'm pretty sure we did a video on this article. We will just quickly check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. So it just kind of gives you an idea, like, this challenge is always on time diamond, so there's even ratings within Challenges, and that one is slay epic monsters within 30 seconds of them spawning, for example. You got that one, slay 3 barons in a single game. There's this one, 2 shells are better than 1. As a team, take both Rift Heralds in one game. So yeah, there's quite a lot, and as you can see here, there's imagination, expertise, teamwork and strategy, veterancy, and collection. So there's a bunch of different categories, and then they're not all completely tied to your rank. There might be some, you know, who knows? There might be some that's like, hey, well done, you get the challenge of achieving diamond, well done. But for the most part, it's not about rating. It's to give the more average player something to work towards. You know, it's the same as Mastery, Champion Mastery. Champion Mastery in reality has no grounding off if you're good or bad at a champion. It's just something for you to work on. It's something for you to achieve. You want to get Mastery 7 on something? Cool. You want to hit 1 million Mastery points or something? Cool. That's something you can achieve that's not linked to your rank. You know, that's the point. So PBE progress. So over the course of development and testing on PBE, received an absolutely bonkers amount of feedback from you all on challenges that led to a lot of level ups. Some of these were usability improvements, like updates to the way challenges were grouped and sorted, or changes to the way end game display showed or overflows. Others were system changes, like how we greatly simplified the relationship between category and crystal progression. And then still others were visual languages updates, like increasing the differentiation between ranks. We heard you tell us a lot that gold should look a lot less like bronze, or stronger fantasy around certain tokens. So again, like here, this I believe is like your overall crystal. I think that's maybe what it is. It's like your challenge crystal, and this person, as the example, is all their challenges combined, they've reached silver overall, I believe. And, you know, when the more points that you earn through all the challenges, you will go up in rating through challenges also. So that's the kind of fun thing, is it's the kind of, think of in the mastery system, there's your overall mastery level. I think mine's like 350 or 400 overall mastery, and that's counting each individual level of mastery per champion. It adds them all together. It's kind of like the accumulative number. I think that's what this is, which is cool. And yeah, so PB testing, well, sorry, your feedback has been invaluable, and I wanted to once thank you again, blah, blah, blah. So that's good. PBE testing will continue until launch, and if you want to, jump on the PBE and give some feedback. So why personalization? One of the important lessons we've learned from Ranked is that players enjoy having the ability to showcase their accomplishments. That is just human nature. Like that legit is human nature. If you know, get a promotion at work, you're going to tell people. You know, if you get a nice car, you might mention it. Like, that is just simply human nature, that people kind of like, look, I did something cool. And there's nothing wrong with that. That is completely fine. The internet has a weird obsession with putting people down who are achieving things. It shouldn't. Life should be celebrated. Your deeds that you've done should be celebrated. Unfortunately, the internet sometimes is a place that likes to slap that down, but it is what it is. But this is a system that should be celebrating it, which is good. So, we believe that challenges will help tell a story of your league experience and your journey to be the very best like no one ever was. Okay, Pokemon. And that's how we ended up with the Crystal and its ranks, as a broad representation of just how much you've accomplished within challenges. In addition, tokens and titles allow you to showcase specific things you might be particularly proud of. You can use these new tools to craft your unique identity. So while your Crystal may take some serious investment to get higher levels, there's no reason you can't share that you've won a heap load of games without dying in the meantime. Here's a list of a few, fun examples. So, by the way, I do, if any writers are listening to this, which there's a good chance they one or two might be, I actually will, I'm sure it won't happen, but I actually have I have a request for a title. It's a bit of a silly one, and it's a reference to another game that I also think was a reference to another game. So the title, The Undying, I'd really want the title, The Undying, to be achievable within the new challenge system. So on your profile, you could be something, The Undying, whatever. Mainly because the title that I've always used in World of Warcraft since earning that title has been The Undying, Huzzy the Undying. I would love if I could be Huzzy the Undying also in League of Legends, and you could tie it to a challenge of, I don't know, make it like, if there's a tiered progression system of challenges that like you didn't die in one match, that could be it. The Undying, you haven't died in a match of League. Bronze, that's the way you start, and then if by the time if you earn Challenger in this challenge, you earn the title The Undying, and it's like you haven't died in 100 matches of League, you get the title The Undying. Like, that would be pretty sick. That's just a little request from me. It would be kind of nice if that did exist, but you never know. So anyway, Pop Goes the Poro is cause a Poro to explode in ARAM and earn the title Poro Yalty? I think it's like royalty, but Poroyalty. That's hard to say. Give him Shelly, take turrets with Rift Herald, aka Shelly. Icon of the Rift, obtain 100 summoner icons, and you could become iconic. It is worth knowing, I presume, and this is a presumption, but when this system launches, we're going to, it's going to basically scan your profile already for a lot of these challenges. So, like, for example, I own every skin in League. So the challenge that probably is something like Skin Collector or something, I'm going to probably instantly complete that straight away. Like, the whole tier of skin collecting, I've done straight away. Summoner icons, I already own over 100 summoner icons. So I do presume when this system comes out, it's just going to kind of give you a bunch already. So some of us, in this crystal system, some of us might be diamond straight away in the challenge system. That is a possibility, but we'll see. All right, next few. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Fully stacked Magi Soul Stealer before 20 minutes. Damn. Superior supporting. Finish your support quest faster than the opponents. Cool. Nasha Slayer, kill Baron Nasha solo, and you can become the Baron. So I presume that's a title. So you could be Baron Huzzy, for example. Like, that's a title that you could be. I don't know if these titles, by the way, just worth knowing, they haven't, I don't think, completely said. I don't know if these titles are just on, like, your profile. So, like, on your League of Legends profile, that's it there. I don't know if they're going to be in-game. I don't know if you can, you know, if they are in-game, like, if they, you know, let's say some of the name is in white usually when you're in-game. Will your title be in gold next to your name? Will they, obviously, I will say, will there be an option for people that aren't interested in any of the system, be able to, like, turn off titles and stuff? I presume so. But yeah, I'm not really sure about that. Aggressive positioning, get multi-kills after flashing towards an enemy and rock the flashy title. Solo carry, deal 40% of your team's champion damage in an ARAM. So some of these obviously give titles, some of them don't. That's fine. And that's just obviously only a few of them. Because challenges, including over 300 individual challenges, almost 2,700 tokens, and over 100 titles are set to ship worldwide on patch 12.9, just in time for MSI. I don't really know why there's a link with MSI there, but anyway, we're really excited to see you sink your teeth into the system and can't wait for you to progress alongside you all. So I will say, again, I do want this to succeed. As I mentioned right at the beginning of the video, this is pretty much Riot's third attempt in a progression system that isn't completely linked to ranked. Again, they had first Mastery. Some people still kind of take Mastery serious, but most players don't. Then they did Eternals, and that, to be honest, was a complete fail. I think even Riot would admit Eternals flopped completely. And I think a big reason Eternals failed, which is opposite, or I think not true for challenges, which is good, is this is free. Eternals was a paid, technically, achievement system. I'm not, you know, paying for achievement systems to me is a pretty weird concept, because achievements seem to be a pretty basic thing in video games. You know, you play any game on Steam and every single one of them has achievements linked to it. Yes, you could argue, oh, you know, you're buying a game, but even free-to-play games on Steam, the achievement system is inbuilt. World of Warcraft, the achievement system, yes, there's a subscription, but it's part of the game. You're not paying extra. The only way, the only thing that I remember at the time you could kind of compare Eternals to into a different game was CSGO, with the stat checking weapons. That some weapon skins in CSGO had a stat checker on them of like a specific stat, like how many kills you got, how many headshots you got. Like some skins had that kind of tied to a skin. That, I guess, was its closest counterpart, but still, like, it, you know, at least you got the skin for a weapon. It gives you a look of something. Eternals didn't really give anything, so yeah, a little bit funky. But I am actually quite excited about this. You know, the fact that it's not just the fact that there's going to be kind of exciting things to work towards. You know, you can be more specific, and I'm trying to chase that challenge. Remember that this personalization that Riot keeps talking about, this is to an overall system that is linked to this. They are giving us more customization over our own profiles. So right now, your border is pretty much your ranked border. Well, they're going to change that to, you know, there's going to be more borders, for one. You know, there could be, just as a random, there could be a challenge of, like, play a full Noxus team comp with your friends, and then you get a Noxus border or something. You're like, there's more progression in that way too. And then their goal is on your profile of when you get all these, like, crystals and all these challenges that you can put on your profile to show kind of what you like. You could throw the Noxus border on. You could throw the Noxus banner on. You know, you could kind of be like, I'm Noxus, and that's how, like, you can make your profile that way, or Feljord, or Ionian. Like, you can kind of customize it in that way, and this system's going to kind of aid to that as well, which I think is only a good thing. I honestly think it's absolutely fantastic. So let me know what you guys think of it. And what I also would say, because to me, it's just not a bad thing to do at all, is Riot right now, they are releasing over 300 individual challenges. So it's not going to be over 400. Otherwise, they would have said over 400. leave challenges down below in the comments. If you've got an idea for a challenge, and just to remind you, the categories in general are imagination, which obviously is going to be something, expertise, teamwork and strategy, veterancy and collection, and even legacy challenges. I guess those are ones you can't technically achieve anymore, because that might be like challenges of like play ranked in season 1, season 2, season 3. It might be there could be a challenge to play ranked for all these seasons, and then that will continue for the upcoming ranked seasons. So legacy, well, you can't go back in time and play in season 1. I did, so I'll get that legacy challenge straight away. Maybe that's something, and maybe literally there could be a title old timer or veteran or something, like you played ranked in season 1. So that to me is kind of a cool idea. I like it a lot. But yeah, let me know if there's any challenges that you guys could come up with in these broad categories, because again, you can see here, again, I don't really know obviously how it's working, but this is apparently in Unity, the category Unity, and in Monster Hunter, but Unity's not here, so I don't really know how this all links. So no idea. Obviously this was 5 months ago, this article, this one, and they were, that might just be a graphics like mock-up, you know. But give me some challenges linked down below, because Riot themselves might be even wanting to think of more, and maybe if they see one that is left, maybe they'll add it. You never know. But that's going to be it. Let me know what you think of challenges. I'm actually quite excited about them. I really think they're a good thing, because, you know, I grind ranked a lot. It's going very well for me right now in season 2022, which I'm very happy about. But I know there, you know, there are some people that ranked isn't going well for them, or ranked just isn't their thing. You know, there's going to be a lot of challenges just linked probably to ARAM. There's going to be challenges linked to probably the fun game modes occasionally. That's a good thing. You know, League is more than ranked. And I think challenges is a good way for people to kind of recognize that, which is good. But that's going to be it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our glory to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know